Mississippi State. Charlie Chitwood, joined now by Lion women's head coach Jason Burton. Coach, we've seen you play up before. Haven't seen him play quite this well against a team that they were overmatched by. There are some really nice highlights in here, and then things you know that you're going to be working on.
Yeah, it's a really good team, man. They're really, really good. And but I thought we played well, and I told him, I said, you know, if we can come out, and it's about how quickly we can get settled into this game. He said it's going to be a really good environment. They had a great crowd here. If we can not turn the ball over to start and kind of just settle in, we're going to be okay. I thought we rebounded the ball well. I mean, we went on some runs. We were only down 15 at halftime, and we were scoring the ball really well. And if you really look at the second quarter and the third quarter, how we played, I mean, we lost the second quarter by 6. We lost the third quarter by 5. Those were two really, really good quarters that I thought we played high-level basketball with an SEC team. And even really good spurts. We scored 19 points in the first quarter. We came out the gate, and we were able to score the ball against a really, really good defense. I mean, they're top 10 in the country in field goal percentage defense and points allowed. Mm-hmm. They are really playing high-level defense. So to score 19 points in a quarter versus them is tremendous. You know, we weren't playing defense like we needed to play. They came out and they scored the ball really well. But I was really proud of our team, man. I thought we came out and really competed. We saw a lot of good things, how we rebounded the ball, still executing our stuff. The main thing was we needed to do a better job against their press and how high they extended the zone. Jacayla Jordan, though, you know, I watched her in AAU. She is a player, and she's long, and she creates so much havoc for them. High-level player that she just made some really good plays. And then, you know, inside, Jessica does such a good job of just being long and athletic and causing problems defensively. She forces you to take tough shots, and then they go to the bench, and they're 6'4", 6'5" off the bench. There's a reason why they're such a good defensive team. They're long, they're athletic, they're quick, and they made some really good plays. But I thought in spurts, and really for the majority of the game, I felt really good about how we played. I wish we would have finished the game out a little bit better. But you're like, if shots fall here and there, the game's closer. But really, really proud of the effort of our ladies. I thought we represented our university well today.
There wasn't any run out to start the game by an opponent today. Drew first blood with a opening basket. You led, Coach.
And that's something. I think that when you're able to go out against an SEC team like this and you score first, it kind of gives you a little bit of confidence. Like, oh, okay, we came out and we punched first. Why can't we do that again the next time down? And so I thought our offense kind of flowed in the first half, and we got the ball where we wanted in spots. I thought it's an adjustment to realize how long some of those players are, how quick some of those players are. You look at the games we played most recently, the Utah Techs, the Idahos, Southern Utah. They didn't have these athletes. They didn't have the length, especially up front and with their guards. And so and they covered ground. They were a lot more closer to Houston, like I talked about, as far as their athleticism and their abilities to cover ground quickly. But we did a good job, and we're going to get some things out of this where we can learn, we can get better. The only other team we'll see that's like this or of this caliber the rest of the year is going to be Texas, and that's going to be another game that we come out, we work on some things. And that was the thing about today. I got asked by the SEC Network, what are the things that you're going to do, or what do you want to get out of this game? And I said, we want to be able to try some new things that we haven't done before. We threw out – we played more zone this game than we played any other game this year, and we wanted to see what we looked like in the zone. We wanted to see if we could try some different zones, some different zone presses, and I thought those were effective as far as just kind of throwing them off their rhythm. And that's something we hadn't shown, and we got some crucial stops in different stages of the game because of the zone, because of we switched some things up and gave them a different look that we hadn't shown before. And that allowed us to force some turnovers and to still force to force 16 turnovers. We're averaging right around 20, a little bit north of 20 as far as turnovers versus a really good team. And that's another thing to be proud of right there.
Coach, Desiree Colonel gets a double-double against an SEC squad. She might have had some company if a few things had gone right for Mia Deck and for Deani Robinson. But Desiree, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Coach, talk a little bit about the adjustments that were made when there was a spurt of turnovers in the first quarter. They were just pouncing on Deani again. She's just got to be getting a complex the way everybody is planning against her right now.
I think there's some nerves. She in the first 3 minutes of the game, she had to come over and wipe her hands. And she got sweaty hands, and that's something that you don't ever really see her do. She's normally cool, calm, collected. But I think, it's a big stage. She probably put some added pressure on herself to do some things, and she didn't have to do that. And I just think that first quarter was kind of, man, let me settle down. And then one turnover happened, another happened, and she kind of got down on herself a little bit. And then after the first quarter, she settled down again. And then you saw her make the plays that she's capable of playing, but making. But she had 8 turnovers, and I think 7 were in the first quarter.
I believe that's right.
So you kind of see like it was just that, man, let this settle down, and it's going to be okay. Because some of the plays that she was trying to make were really good plays, and we're going to be probably going to score on the back end of that because there was one play right here in front of our bench. We're trying to throw a lead pass to Mia Deck, and ball slips out of her hands and things like that. And so once she settled down, I think our team settled down a little bit too, and we got better as far as just handling some of their pressure. But Jacayla Jordan is a high-level defender, and even when you do settle down, like, she's going to make some plays. And we're going to play against some teams that really good players are just going to make some good plays. And so, you got to continue to make adjustments in the game of what we do. We started ball screening a little bit more later on in the game with her to kind of give them a different look and see what we can get off the ball screen. See if we can make other people collapse after we get past her and create some open shots. And I thought we did that. We just didn't knock down some of those open shots. There was one possession, Deanna gets 2 open looks from 3 in the same possession and missed them both. We had Des has a shot at the top of the key right here, misses. There were some plays that, we just didn't shoot the ball well from 3, 2 of 18.
Coach, Mia Deck may have played the best game I've seen her go in her third season.
You missed last game.
Okay, right, Idaho.
She played extremely well versus Idaho, and I thought she carried that momentum into this game. I think she's playing extremely well, and it's just some of that. Like, she's playing with a high motor, and I think she got some confidence from that Idaho game, took it into this game. There was a couple plays that you're like, man, she had to steal on the sideline, and the ref's in the way. But she made some big-time just defensive plays, and you really want to root for her shot to go in. And I think she was 1 of 8 today.
Right.
Shot just didn't fall. But, what's been good about her is even when her shot's not falling, she's doing other things. She got 8 rebounds today. If you look at the Idaho game, she had 9 rebounds. She has really been rebounding the ball well for us, and she's just putting herself in position to make some really good plays, and it's affecting our team. Like, when she makes plays like that, she becomes infectious in a positive way, and it just rubs off on her teammates. I thought Liv made some good plays. I thought Dory in her minute made some good defensive plays. I wish Dory would be a little bit more aggressive offensively because sometimes she gets to the paint and she's looking to kick out when she can go score it. And so that was good to see, some other people step up and make some good plays because, losing Jada Hood for the season, we're going to have to find some minutes here and there from other people. Somebody's got to step up and fill some voids, and I think we saw some good things from some people today.
All right, Coach, up and down the roster, I thought Zaria Collins gave you some good minutes this afternoon, almost, 17 and a half for her. Only 1 of 4, but she was out there rebounding.
And that was a big thing. I've been talking to her about rebounding. That's something that we need from her, especially in Southern Conference play. Basically, a little bit smaller is we need her to rebound. We need her to play physical. She got in the gym working on her shot from the high post, and I thought she hit a big one from the high post area against that zone. And somebody that is going to be a player for us come Southern Conference play. I think this was a much better game this game than the last game. You look at other people. Jasmine Payne and Spurs today did some good things. But it's Simone and Layla both did some good things in Spurs too. We just got to get them. We got to get everybody healthy. I think we got to get everybody through finals week.
Yep.
And this is going to be a fun team. I think we're going to have a good run next weekend in Padre. That's going to be fun. Boise State is a good team, but Bowling Green is playing high-level basketball. We get them first. And so that's probably the good thing is that we get the better team, as of right now, the better team first, that we get to kind of prep for that game. And then the next day you kind of roll the balls out and you make some adjustments, but there's not a whole lot of prep other than watching some video. And Boise State's who we get on that one. And that'll be fun, playing against the last school that Dr. Rudin worked for.
Yep.
But another chance in back-to-back days to see – what our team's made of and to learn and grow, and then play Texas after Christmas and then start Southern Conference play. And so we're only 3 games away from conference. And
that's a stunning fact, isn't it?
It is. you waited so long for our season to get here, and it's like, man, we're almost to conference play already. So, but I think we've learned a lot about our team. I think we have a really good team, and I'm excited to see what this team does.
Coach, congratulations, even though it didn't turn into a W, but there were so many good things. Listen to what we've been talking about.
No.
And now you get a little bit of a breather. Hey, you're going to go home and see the man and Bryson and everything. You've got another one that's getting closer too, huh?
Yep. So I know Braylon was probably watching the game, and Mom texted me, and then February 5th, if all goes well, February 5th,
you know
we got a baby,
and
then Rose has one before me, so it's going to be the basketball coaches having babies coming up. It's going to be a whirlwind for both of us.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations on the effort they all put forth and geared in this one. They were definitely playing uphill, but they showed well for themselves.
I want to say this, man. Coach Purcell has this team playing really well, and they're 8-2 right now, and what a good job he's doing here in Starkville with this program. They got something special as far as the environment, and I wish him nothing but the best. He's working hard. They're doing a good job with this team that he's assembled, and I'll be interested to follow them and see what they do in the SEC.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for coming out of the locker room here. Folks, that's going to do it from Starkville. Charlie Chitwood here with Jason Burton, your Lion women's head basketball coach. We've got Avi Meda on the camera right now. And then back in the booth, Ryan Fulkerson. Lion fans, we will see you when we're on the air again. Let's see, the men are going to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I'll be headed down to the beach with y'all.
You're a smart man.
I let Avi go to Hawaii so I could go to Utah. Hey, folks, we'll talk to you on the air next weekend. Students, have a great finals week, and we'll talk to you on the radio next time out. Good night, everybody.